Hey, crypto family, how you doing? So we have got some crazy times going on in crypto right now. It is a little bit of an insane and insanity scenario playing out, meaning the bounce every day is different. Literally hour by hour is different. And so I'm going to share with you what the latest is and what's going on with your crypto. Talk about a plan to navigate it and everything you need to know to be successful. Also, I'm going to show you a really cool way that you can make even more money with crypto and even stocks. So stick to that, and I promise that'll be worth your time. So lots to cover here for you. So let's jump into this. So right now we've got crypto doing well, and it's up 2+%. We've got the fear and greed at 32. We got let's take a look real quickly at Bitcoin is back up over 70,000. Ethereum up 3%. Everything's up about 2 or 3% on the 24-hour. If we take a look at the out of the top 100. You've got Midnight, Dexy, Dash, all up 13, 6, 7%. So nice day, nice bounce. Nothing really, really ripping here. But on the stock side, you've got the Dow up 757 right here at the top of the screen. You see that? You got the NASDAQ up 323. Things are ripping, and they are moving because Trump has called off the Iran strikes. I'm assuming you have been paying attention in one way or the other, and you kind of know what's playing out. Essentially, Trump gave a 48-hour ultimatum. See that squirrel? That's kind of cool. Yeah, they have a nest in that tree. Trump gave a ultimatum to Iran, a 48-hour ultimatum to basically, essentially end everything, right? And there was multiple points on both sides, and both sides saying they wouldn't do this, and all this kind of stuff. A lot of rhetoric flying around, and Trump has backed off of that because he says Trump has that there is productive talks going on. Okay, now, interestingly enough, okay, Iran says they're not talking to anybody on our side. So Trump came out and said, he's announced a 5-day pause on strikes because he says the US and Iran has, quote, held very good and productive conversations over the past 2 days towards a possible resolution of the hostilities in the Middle East. But Iran, via their one of the news agencies in Iran, says that they're not talking to anybody on our side of the fence. So therein lies the insanity, right? Therein lies the craziness of this. And again, guys, I'm not minimizing the devastation, the loss of life, or anything like that. That's not my point. Okay. My point is to talk to you about how this impacts you and your crypto. Okay. It's just a crazy scenario where literally all day yesterday I was on X looking at different things, and it was literally post after post after post, somewhat of a doom and gloom scenario, right? All talking about this 48-hour ultimatum that was put in place and the fallout from that. And there was one post I read that essentially was saying that either way there is no positive resolution because Iran has put out that they are going to do missile strikes to all of the water production facilities and oil production facilities in the Middle East. And it was just bad, bad, bad. And there was a lot of I walked away from that session yesterday going, oh my God, this is a spooky scenario. And it is. And I'm not minimizing that, right? But it's one of those deals where it's just, both sides need to resolve this issue, this conflict, number one. Number two, but both sides have to be perceived as not losing, if you will. And you have Trump on one side, you have the Iran regime leadership on the other. Neither wants to give and neither wants to show weakness in the context of this conflict, right? And because you're talking about global powers here, basically, in one way, Iran is a global power because of the oil production, things of this nature, the control of the Strait of Hormuz, all these different variables. And U.S. is the U.S. And it's crazy. This is an insane situation that we have playing out here, guys. It really is. And its impact on your crypto is this kind of seesaw scenario. Whipsaw, is that a thing? Seesaw scenario. Up, down. Drop in the comments. Is whipsaw a scenario? Is that a thing? Or did I just make that term up? Okay. Been known to do that. So drop in the comments. Let me know if whipsaw is a real word. All right. Hey, got to keep the levity here a little bit. Okay. And so how do we navigate this? How do we navigate these tumultuous times? Well, here's what I'm doing. and if you watch my channel, you watch my content, you know probably what I'm about to say. I am not selling. Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm not letting this event move me out of crypto. B, I fundamentally believe in crypto and the blockchain technology and the adoption of that technology, the millions and millions of investors that will come, the Clarity Act being signed, which that's another subject for another video, and how that's going to unlock trillions of dollars in institutional dollars, all that kind of stuff. Ultimately, these are short-term, tumultuous, crazy, insane times that we have to navigate. Okay. But ultimately, I'm going to say ultimately at least 4 more times. It doesn't change how I view the opportunity that is crypto, because remember, I always have more of a long-term, long-range vision of my crypto investments. You know, I'm looking at selling years down the road and locking in 10x, 20x, 30x profits on my XRP, on my Bitcoin, on my Cardano, you know, even my meme coins, what have you. Okay. That's how I look at it. And I'm okay with that. Okay. But it doesn't change the insanity that is now, which is why, again, we're making this video. We're talking about these things, kind of letting you know what. Drop in the comments below. I want to hear your opinion. What do you think about your crypto investments associated with these times right now? How are you feeling? Are you fearful? Are you stressing? You know, are you, or you're like, yeah, this is not a lot of fun. This kind of sucks, but hey, I'm okay with it because I'm looking at it long term. Drop in the comments below. I really want to hear from you and want to hear what you guys think about this. Okay. So, all right. So before I let you go, I promised I would show this to you. Let me show you this. On the 7-day right here, you see over on the left-hand side, let me make sure we're looking at, I want to show you this on the top 200. I'm going to show you this. So this is now what you're seeing is on the 7-day, these are the top movers as far as percentage gain on the 7-day. You can see like DEXY is up 46%, BEAT is up 45%, AKT is up 32%, so forth and so on. Okay. Let me show you a way you could be making even more money with crypto. Okay. So like DEXY, see it right there. See DEXY, this is the DEXY chart, and this is my trading indicator. Okay. So it's about a little bit over $30 a month to use it. There's live coaching in the members area, but let me show you what it does. It gives buy and sell alerts, 25 days. See that buy alert to that sell alert in 25 days up 114%. So to put that in perspective, if you bought it, if you had the software and it gave you an alert, literally a little pop-up would come up on your phone or wherever you want it to go. If you had that, $1,000 bought here, sold here, and 25 days later, you would have made a profit of over $1,140. You would have bought it, sold it per the software telling you to buy and sell it, and pocketed your original $1,000 plus $1,140 in that scenario. Now, the software then turned around and said, after that sell alert, hey, the conditions are right. It issues another buy alert. And 9 days later, we're up 74%. So same $1,000 bought back in would give you another profit right now of $750. And you can see the software has said it is not the right time to sell yet. Okay. Because the conditions have not warranted where all the analytic and all the data and everything that the software is using to create these buy and sell alerts is not said it's the right time to buy or sell. So crazy, right? It works. Other one. Remember the other one was BEAT. Here's BEAT. Look at this one. This one's crazy. Buy here. 23 days later, we're up 228%. $1,000 bought here, no sell alert, profit of $2,287 already. Okay. River. Look at this one. So it's not a lot. It doesn't look like a lot right here, but down here in the lower right hand corner by my picture, buy here 127% in 11 days. But you can see like back here, look, a buy here all the way to that sell alert right there, 11 days, 250%. And notice how that sell alert came in and said sell and don't take an 85% loss. See that, right? That's how the software works. It tells you when to buy, tells you when to sell. The other one I showed you was AKT, Akash Network right here. Let me show you that one. Buy alert here, 18 days later, 89%. Okay. That's how it works, guys. Okay. So just wanted to show you that. Look, take advantage of this. Links in the description below. You can't